Just a thumbs up. No unmuting, just the thumbs up. Good job. Now, with those nice ears, now listen to my story. You know what happened? Yesterday, I was sitting in my garden. So, my baby was with me. You know, she's also 5 years old. So, she said, "Oh, Mama, look at that insect. What is this insect?" So, I told her, you know, we were playing with a magnifying glass. You know what is a magnifying glass? It's a small glass, like a thing you thing look big. So we were playing with a magnifying glass in the garden and we saw a small insect. It had so many legs. So she said, "What is this, Mama?" I said, "This is a caterpillar." And she was so fascinated. She just kept looking at the caterpillar. You know what it was doing? Just eating away the leaves. And all the leaves had little holes in them because she had eaten all the leaves. The caterpillar was munching away on all those leaves. And then there were 4, 5 pretty butterflies in my garden. And they were looking so pretty. And I said, "Let's see, the way you call a doggy's baby a puppy, is a butterfly's baby also a tiny butterfly?" This is what my baby asked me. I said, "No, a butterfly is not a butterfly." And then I thought, tomorrow in my class, I am going to teach you all something very interesting. That why a big butterfly, a mama butterfly, her babies are not baby butterflies. Just like a mama doggy's babies are little puppies. But it's not the same case in a butterfly. So, to explain this to you, I thought let's read a very cute story today. So now, are we all ready to listen to a story from a book? Now, that was ma'am's story. Now, I'm going to read out a book story to you all. All right? Good job. So, today, my storybook is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Are you all hungry? I hope none of your tummies are rumbling. Now you tell your tummies, hungry tummies, to be quiet because you want to listen to the story. No,
Hungry caterpillar story.
Yes. Shh. Now listen carefully. So I'm going to also tell you one very important thing. Now that is the front page of my book, as you all can see. And that is the back page of my book. But what is this called of the book? You know, like, see, I'm sitting nice and straight, and so are all of you. Why? Because we have a bone, we have a backbone that keeps us nice and straight. Just like that, a book has a spine. This is called the spine. This holds all the pages together of the book. All right? And who's the author of this lovely story of mine? The author is Eric Carle. All right? Author is the person who writes the book, no? So the author of this story is Eric Carle. All right. So I'm going to start the story, and everyone sit back and let's listen to the story. Okay. So in the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Can you see? The moon is out. There's a big leaf over here, and there's a tiny little egg on that leaf. And on Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, out of the egg came a very tiny caterpillar. Who popped out of the egg? The caterpillar. He was very tiny, but he was very hungry. Right. Okay. He started to look for some food. So on Monday, he ate through one big apple, but he was still hungry. Apple was not enough for him. He ate through an apple. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. But he was still very, very hungry. So on Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. But he was still very, very hungry. So on Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. But he was still very hungry. My God, how much is he eating? He's still hungry? Whoa. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. But he was still very, very hungry. All right. So on Saturday, look what this naughty caterpillar did. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. Oh my God, look at this hungry caterpillar. How much has he eaten? And so much junk food. What happened after eating all this junk food? That night, he had a very bad stomachache. Imagine you, if you eat so much junk food, won't you also have a stomachache? So he also had a very bad stomachache. Whew. The next day was Sunday again. Now this caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. See, when you eat junk food and mama says, no, eat your green vegetables. Just like that, this caterpillar, after having that bad stomachache, decided, okay, now I'm going to eat the good stuff. So he ate through 1 nice green leaf. Oh, as expected, after that, he felt much better. Don't we feel good when we eat good food? Oh my God. Now he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. Look at him. From the tiny little caterpillar, look at him. He's become a big, fat caterpillar. And then, you know what he did? He built a little house around himself. You know what this is called? This house is called a cocoon. Can everyone stay muted and say the word cocoon? Cocoon. Yes, that is what he built around himself. He made a little house for himself and he called it the cocoon. Now, then one day he built a hole from that cocoon and then he pushed his way out. What did he do? He pushed his way out of the cocoon. Finally, when he managed pushing his way out of the when he came out of the cocoon, he was a beautiful butterfly. Did you see the caterpillar? When he went into his cocoon after eating so much food, he went into his cocoon and he slept off. And then when he came out of the cocoon, suddenly he had wings and he had become a butterfly. Did you like the story? Isn't this amazing that how a caterpillar turned into a butterfly? Wow. That is why a baby butterfly is not a butterfly. Babies of a butterfly are caterpillars. When they grow up, they become butterflies. Now that we did the story of the
Miss, it is junk food. It was very funny.
Hannah, it was so funny, no? Yeah, it's so much junk food. Do you all also eat so much junk food? Not so much, no? Imagine if you all also eat so much of junk food in one day. What a bad stomach ache you
one
have.
day. And then I ate little junk food also.
Little is okay. How much ever your mama allows you, that much is okay. But not so much like big
I really
green vegetables and fruits, right?
and he was eating some vegetables, no? He was eating some cake and ice creams and very funny
So,
he was.
okay. Now, Isha, can you mute yourself? You know why? Because now I'm thinking that let's all make a caterpillar today. We are going to make a very cute little caterpillar today. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera towards my table and show you that I'm taking one sheet, A4 sheet. Can all your A4 sheets ready? Everyone, get your A4 sheet ready. So this is my A4 sheet. Okay. Now I'm going to make. Okay, everybody, are your ears open or are the caterpillars sitting in your ears? No, na? I hope there's no caterpillar in anyone's ears. Can you all hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So I'm going to make you do something very fun, which you're not allowed to do otherwise. But today, ma'am is going to make you do some. So you know what we are going to do? I have my sheet of newspaper. Okay. I am going to tear the newspaper into like 5 pieces, something at least the size of your A4 sheet. We need about 5 pieces of your newspaper. So I'm going to tear this sheet into around 5 pieces. I need 5 pieces at least that big. Can you all hear me? Can I have a thumbs up from all of you? Did you understand what I'm saying? Can I see a thumbs up? Everybody? Thumbs up. Can you hear me? Yes, very good. So now, look what I'm going to do, everyone. First, we are going to listen to ma'am. We are going to see what ma'am is doing and then we are going to do. Now see, I have torn my newspaper into this size of a sheet. Only this size. It doesn't, you don't have to cut with scissors or anything, just a rough tearing of the newspaper. I'm going to crush this newspaper into a ball. But you want to see how I'm doing it? I'm putting it in my hand like this. Like a little katori. Put all the ends inside and make it like a little katori. Why? So that it looks like a little ball, like a smooth ball. See? I have a little smooth ball. I didn't take my paper and crush it like this. No. What did I do? One hand open, one hand closed, and I'm making like a little katori of my paper. Put all the edges in the middle so that outside you have a little smooth ball of your newspaper. Can I see a thumbs up if all of you have you all understood? Very good. I can see all the thumbs up. So we are going to make at least 5 balls like this. Okay? We are going to make 5 balls like this. Okay, so I'm going to turn my camera now so that I can show you all. That's 1. Now, everybody start making your 5 balls. Okay, that's 2. And see. That's number 3. See, I have 3 balls here. And that is number 4 that I'm crushing, and I am enjoying crushing this. What fun. Otherwise, we're always told to take care of our books, no tearing papers. But for an activity, if we're allowed to tear, it's so much fun. Hi, this is fun, right? Imagine we are making balls out of newspaper. And so cute they're looking. You can even make some balls later and stand at a distance and play a game by aiming all these balls into the basket. So today I'm sure all of you enjoyed listening to the story of the butterfly, which was actually a caterpillar and it turned into a butterfly. That's actually very, very interesting. So next time you see a caterpillar, I want all of you to see it little close and see how many legs that caterpillar has and how it walks on all those legs. See, I've made almost 6 balls. So the last one I'm going to play with it. So, and I hope you all remember the name of the house that the caterpillar builds around himself. Do you all remember the cocoon? Yes?
Yes.
Very good. So now I'm going to keep these balls here. I'm going to put my camera back up and see all of the balls that you all have made. Can I a line on your paper? See?
Okay,
So
miss.
5 is enough. Because remember, you know what we are making? We are making a caterpillar. So this long caterpillar should fit on your paper. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to stick these one by one on my paper. So can you all start sticking? That's 1. And that's number 2. And that's number 3. Look, it doesn't have to be in a straight line. Remember how wiggly this caterpillar is, how it walks. It just wiggles like that. Number 4. And finally, the head of my caterpillar. Number 5. Okay. So now can you see I have stuck all my balls on. Okay. Now after doing this, look what I want you all to do. Everyone, have a look at this. So I'm going to make lots of. Can everyone mute themselves, please? Okay. Everyone look at this. I'm making lots of legs under my caterpillar. Any black pen you can use and just make lots of legs with little shoes. Look, that is how my caterpillar is walking with all those legs. And we are going to now paint our caterpillar. Okay, so you can use whatever colors you have, but I'm going to go with red and green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the head of the caterpillar red and I'm going to paint the rest of it green. So grab your colors, all of you. And let's
I think we should go
take
little
some
slow.
green color.
Hello, ma'am. I think we
Yes.
should go little slow.
All right, we all stuck here. And you can sit and paint later also, no problem. After the class is also over, you can finish your painting. But I want to show you how I am going to be painting my caterpillar. Okay. So I am actually going to give this to you as a little homework so you can enjoy painting your caterpillar, and you can even make another one and color him like, you know, maybe colorful. How about giving it nice different colors? You can make it red and green, or you can even make it nice and colorful. So it's up to you if you want to make it colorful or you want to make it red and green. Okay. So Mr. Caterpillar is sitting very patiently on my paper and waiting to get himself all painted.
Mom,
Yes. Yes. Did you all enjoy crushing your newspaper for the caterpillar? Yes. Did you all enjoy doing this? And listening to the story of this
yes. Yes, Mom.
fascinating
Very
story of
creative.
this caterpillar. Just imagine, we all thought that butterflies, babies will be tiny. Yes.
This is very funny.
Yeah, that's very good. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
So next time you're sitting in the garden or you go to a park and if you see a butterfly, next time you will know that butterflies, babies are caterpillars and not baby butterflies. And you will also, I want you all to notice how a caterpillar eats all the green leaves. And then see, you should look at the leaf and see how the caterpillar has eaten all those leaves. The leaves look like they've been eaten, you know. You'll have those little curves on the leaves. So you'll know that a caterpillar has eaten this leaf. So next time when you're sitting in a garden and you see a caterpillar, you must sit and observe the caterpillar and see what it does and how it walks around with those legs, so many legs of it. You know, it's got so many legs under him and how it just keeps walking. Okay. Now I am done with the painting and I want to see what all my babies are doing. So let me put my camera up and see all the babies and their caterpillars. Okay. So I'm going to make my caterpillar and show it to you so that even if we say bye-bye, ma'am, you all can continue doing it. So what I'm doing is I'm making two antennas with toothpicks. Okay, you can use used matchsticks. You can use toothpicks, whatever you want. Can you see how I've put them on the caterpillar? And now I'm also going to stick two eyes for my caterpillar. I'm putting 2 dots of glue. And I'm going to stick my eyes here. And I want to show you the caterpillar complete before I go so that you all can watch the... Look at that. He's looking so cute. Can all of you see my caterpillar? See? Look at the face of my caterpillar. Can all of you see it? You can make more legs if you want because you know how many legs these caterpillars have. Let me also make some more legs. All right, there you go. I think it's looking nicer with more legs. Looking more like a caterpillar. Right?
Right.
Wow, look at that. How many legs ma'am has made? I'm sure it has even more than this. Now it looks like a complete. Good job, babies. And don't forget the house of the caterpillar. What is it called? Can everyone say it? Cocoon.
Cocoon.
And you know, one very interesting thing I'm going to tell you. When this caterpillar, you know what the caterpillar does? So, when this caterpillar comes out of its egg, the first food that this caterpillar eats is his own egg. So he quickly gobbles up that egg and then he feels little strong. Then he starts eating all the leaves around him.
Ma'am, show me your caterpillar, please.
Yes, sure. Can you see it? The head of my caterpillar? Okay.
Yeah.
If you all want, you all can make another one later with these newspaper balls and make a colorful one like a yellow, green, blue. And make a colorful one also. All right. Or maybe you could make a butterfly. All right. And you must tell Mama, Papa the story of the butterfly today. Okay. So all my busy babies are at work now. So I am going to say my bye and you all can continue making your cute little caterpillars. Okay?
Hi.
You can
I want to say something to you.
Bye bye.
Yes,
Bye, ma'am.